For peaceful proceedings of this function, I call upon Tejaswini Malgir to present an invocation song. Shuklambaradharam Vishnu Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam
Good morning to all of you and welcome to the inaugural ceremony of Silver Jubilee celebrations of our own computer science department. The department, which started in 1985 in the small corner of the main building, today where your first year coordinator sits below the examination block. That's where the computer science department started. In 85, the first machine to arrive there was Usha Mini with 8 terminals. But even if 4 people sat on, even when 4 people sat on the terminals with 10 line programs, it used to sleep. It used to take hours. At that point of time, we had 8088 IBM PCs with 256 kilobyte memory, 1 MB hard disk. Okay, I was not there at that point of time, but I was in Balkot. First when a 286 arrived, first 286 machine arrived, you remember, you should note that we used to pay 1.5 lakh rupees to 2 lakhs for one 286 machine. Okay, it had 2 MB memory and 2 MB RAM and 20 MB hard disk. It was a big a kind of a revolution for all of us. I used to give only XTs to my students. You take that whole infrastructure as granted, but over the 25 years, a lot of sweat and blood has gone in building that particular infrastructure and the kind of facilities you are getting. So that has, 25 years has been a great journey for us, all of us here. In fact, this department brought new culture into the campus, culture of IT, and all of us are happy with what we are doing today, and there's a lot of ground to cover also in the future. We understand that. On this occasion, it's great to have a person who is involved, engaged in the IT revolution that happened in the last 2.5 decades. To tell you frankly, I have been a great admirer of Mr. Subroto Bagchi. In fact, this admiration started when I started seeing his column in Times of India. That's where the connection started, even though today we are meeting very personally. But the real relationship on my side started from there. One particular article I was just discussing with him, because it also shows his another aspect from being a CEO of an IT company. In one article, he had written, in fact, at one point of time, there was a hue and cry that this IT is helping only upper crust of the society. But he had done a very systematic study in 3 companies, tried to see what is the socio-economic background of the employees working in those companies. It was surprising that almost 40% of them were from rural background, 13% of them were owning a single room house or a bicycle before they became IT engineers, which took them above the poverty line. So he tried to understand the growth of IT in the context of social development. For me also, as a head of an institution which produces a lot of IT graduates, we also try to see what impact our education on the society. So this article helped me to gain my confidence. After that, all of us have seen his very successful books, High Performance Entrepreneur. After that, Go is the World. Particularly, still I remember the last paragraph of that book, in epilogue, in the last paragraph. The purpose, he mentions, the purpose of writing this book is to make the millions of youngsters, professionals in India, particularly the people from the small town, that they can make it happen. I think that is the sentence, they can make it happen. And later on, he further elaborates that sentence. Making it happen does not mean alone the material success or creating success for your own individual purpose. It's beyond that. He says making it happen is moving from brightness to greater brightness. And it has to be not only making it happen, making it good also. So all his books, even though I am 50 plus today, still I am a student of his books, I can say. Even recently, when I read his The Professional book, very strange. After being a professional for 50 years, you fail to understand the real definition. There in the beginning itself, he expresses how the word professional emerged. It started from professio, to commit as a religion. So the explanation is so fantastic. All of you need to